Good evening to all. Those online in the diaspora, ancillary Canaries, special welcome to you and our political leader and all executive members. Mamai Flabo, my warriors, my patriots, are you ready? Are you ready? What are you ready for? Can you feel the wind of change is blowing? Can you feel the vibration that change is coming? Can you feel it? You sure? I hope you're not still on the fence in answering Canaries. If you're on the fence, what will happen to you? You can fall. On which side you fall, you're not sure. Come and join the Flabo train. We are on the march forward to bring Saint Lucia where it belongs to, the rightful place. Come on. Come out and vote, as the earlier speaker said, in your large numbers. Do not be complacent like last time and say what? We done win already. We done win already. It's when you go to the ballot box, that is where it counts. If it's rain, sun, moon, whatever, thunderstorm, come out and vote. And I believe it's next year you have to come in. No, I believe next year will be election. What do you think? Yes. Sure? Wow. Now, a few words on crime. Listen carefully. Presently, the number is about 69, 70. Right? 70. Now, out of those 70, my people, most are boys. Isn't true? Young men from 17 to maybe 30. Maybe one or two female. One to me, if you can remember. So if we are losing our boys 70 per year, roughly, after 5 years, how many will be losing? 350. Is my maths correct? So what will happen to Saint Lucia? We will not have role models anymore. We will not have young men. We will not have fathers anymore. We will not have grandfathers anymore. What will happen? Come on, we need to fix it. And the UWP can fix that. Now, you know something, my people? I'm here to serve you. I'm here to show you what is right. Our boys, as an educator, they develop very late. You know that? They are always a late developers compared to the girls them. The girls will mature earlier, you know that, right? Research has shown that. When our boys leave secondary school after CXC, then they start to develop actually. And by the time that they are out of school, they like to use their hands. Our boys, isn't it? Our boys like to use our hands. We need to involve them in using our hands. That is why they are out there and they are using the hands with the weapons, isn't it? Any form of weapons. So we need to involve them in using the hands. How can we involve them? We need to get technical schools in St. Lucia where skills can be developed. Skills, proper skills. We call it TVET. I understand lately the present government is trying to scratch and put in some TVET program in place. But not has taken off as yet. And if you're going to build a TVET school, we can start. Maybe one in the south, one in the north. The Shoza Secondary School and the PI Secondary School are very close. We can convert one of those to a full-fledged technical school where we do all the technical subjects. Carpentry, joinery, mason, electrician, you name them. And these schools must have proper labs. You cannot do technical subject without a proper carpentry school, a proper auto mechanic school or an electrical school. And maybe you can do one in the north, a technical school. Maybe we have school, George Charles Secondary or Grand Revere Secondary School. We can convert that to a full-fledged technical school where these boys or even girls can go there to do cake decoration or maybe hospitality. And what happened? Let's look at practically. After CXC, not everybody will get 5, 6 subjects, right, to go on to A levels, right? Or go on to DTEMs, or go on to do any degree at UE. Boys or girls who have maybe 1, 2, or 3 subjects, they cannot go forward in the studies. So these technical schools can absorb these students who leave after CXC and enter these technical schools to pick up a skill. So they'll not be idle to go into crime. That's a possible solution we can look at. Technical schools to be done. Now, let's look at the present government. They have made so many promises to you, isn't true? Secret lies and propaganda. I love to say sweet lies and propaganda. Sweet lies and propaganda. They promised to deliver, what, $1,500? They promised to deliver St. Jude's in 9 months. They have not. The 4-lane highway from Groseley. New hotels. Nothing. Have they delivered anything? Can you name one thing tangible this present government has delivered? Can you? In answering canneries. Have they anything? Nothing. And scientifically, I'll put you a scenario. Insects take about a week to deliver the young ones. Rats take about 3 weeks. Dogs and cats take about 6 months. Human takes about 9 months. Right? Horses and donkey take about a year. Elephant take about 2 years. Now, this government is 3 years and going, and they're still in the gestation period. They have not delivered as yet. When will they deliver? So what you recommend? What you recommend, my brothers and sisters? They need to get out, and medically, I recommend they should do a C-section. That's it. We have to take the fetus, we have to take the baby out, or do an abortion and get out. So we need to get them out through what? Through protests, marches, calling program, talk shows, and whatsoever means to get them out, and UWP to install, so we can put back Saint Lucia the rightful place it's supposed to be. Come on, they're not delivered. They're still in gestation. They can be poisoned like that to be in gestation so long. Now look at St. Jude's. They promised to deliver St. Jude's. Now, St. Jude's, they went back to the old St. Jude's. A building there may be 56 years old. And if you ever went there, the old St. Jude's is about 20 odd buildings. Isn't true? They are separated. You ever went there? I understand if they are working on 4 of the buildings. But how can you have a hospital with 20 odd buildings separated like that? I see that as a housing scheme. Are you with me? And what I'm saying, I will recommend the present housing minister to adopt that as the only housing scheme that he will finish in the 5 years. What do you think? Yeah, that's a housing scheme. Yeah, let them finish the box. They say it's a box. The state-of-the-art hospital. Finish the box. And listen, you look around, most buildings shaped like a box, right? Isn't true? Either square or rectangle, you have a few triangular shape, right? Even the coffin or the casket they go in is as the shape of a box. So what you're talking about a box is what is inside the box is important, not the shape of the box. Is that clear? Yeah. And a good friend, the brother from St. Vincent came, and what he has done, he actually copied and used the same Taiwanese and the same bank to go and to establish a state-of-the-art hospital in St. Vincent. You see, shame on the present government. Totally shame what they're doing. Now, your rep for Answer Canaries, Mr. Fide. You are lucky my brothers and sisters in Ansbury Canaries, to have a rep like Mr. Fide. I'm telling you, very dedicated, person you can depend on. He has foresight. He's a people's person. And I hope you can work hard. And you're so lucky to have him as your rep and already earmarked to be your rep for the next election. So support him as a dedicated person. And when you support him this time, make sure you stay there for 20, 25 years. Do not leave him from there. He's a good man. He's a good man. Not 5 years, but 20 to 25, I'm forecasting to be there. Now, our political leader, if you know him, I know most of you know him, an honorable man. Do you see, if you know him, do you see any traits or character from our present leader, traits from our late father, Sir John Compton? Do you see trait from Mr. Chassie, his foresight, his vision for St. Lucia? He's a people person. Can you see that trait? So he's our next father of the nation to take St. Lucia where it's supposed to be in the 21st or the 22nd century, right? So only he, I believe, Mr. Chassie, our present leader, can put St. Lucia back in his right footing. He's the only one who can put even the UWP, not only UWP, but the entire St. Lucia back on the map where he belongs to. Do you believe that? Yeah. He's only one. He's only one can remove the 2.5% levy. He's the only one can do that. He's the only one can reduce VAT. He did that already, 15 to 12.5. And he was promised to move from 12.5 to 10%. He's the only one can do that. He only one can reduce the cooking gas price, the vehicle price for gas. He can cap that and stabilize it to the world market. He's the only one who can do that. And he can finish the airport. He can reduce costs of living. He knows how to do that. He's a business person. And he has you at heart. Our leader do not need what he's doing here, but he loves you so much. He spent his time dedicated. He has a big heart. He's generous. He's hardworking. Normally, scientifically, everybody's heart has about 3 pounds. But I believe our leader's heart is about 5 pounds. He's so generous. He loves to give. So support him and let's get him back into power as soon as possible. Thank you very much.